Gossip for Your Soul podcast. Hey, y'all. Hey, you guys. I'm back, and I have another episode I would love to talk about before my iPad actually go dead. This right here is all about the gossip part, but it's so beneficial to talk about this because I don't know. I don't know. Have y'all been watching the way the world is going? The world is going in the world is changing. And I wouldn't say it's changing as much like as history past, but the world is definitely changing. And I'm getting a little nervous. And I'm getting a little scared. And y'all can say what y'all want, but to ignore all the stuff that's going on would be not beneficial. Even if it doesn't touch you, like, certain things doesn't harm you, you still need to be in the know because it still can affect you in different ways. Okay. First thing I definitely want to talk about is how Donald Trump, okay, how Donald Trump that came in the office and now he is trying to pass this bill that is called the Big Beautiful Bill. Now, as I've been on social media, I've been watching, I be on Facebook, I be on all types of stuff. And while I was on Facebook, I just been noticing like people just keep talking about no taxes on overtime. And I'm just looking like, y'all, that is not the only thing in that damn bill. You know what I'm saying? But they putting out the good stuff in the bill just to have people shut up about it. Just so stuff can work behind the scenes without people knowing or people voicing their concerns. And so I would definitely want to talk about that bill because no taxes on overtime is not the only thing that's in this bill. So let's talk about it a little bit. Okay, as we know, a couple things is in this bill. We already know no taxes on tips and overtime. Look, Trump's savings account is for parents to open for their newborn children. This limit for a taxable year is $5,000. The government will provide an initial deposit $1,000 for each newborn. Okay, so they're trying to have something so people can have babies. They say raising the salt cap. The bill raises the tax deduction limit for state and locals from $10,000 to $40,000 for joint fillers, making less than $500,000 per year. Removing gun silencer tax imposed on the purchase or transfer of silencers and eliminate registration. Cut to green energy incentives. This bill will reduce or eliminate green energy tax credits. Slashing education programs. This bill would slash $330 billion from student loan spending over the next 10 years. An income-based repayment assisted plan will be the new standard for student loans. It will also change the Pell Grant. Republicans have added additional restrictions and requirements for Medicaid. I don't think y'all hearing the hell. What the hell, Elon? SNAP benefits. Let's talk about SNAP. EBT. Okay. Reforms has also been added to SNAP, the government program used by over 40 million low-income Americans. The new bill requires states to contribute more to the program, which is also partially funded by the federal government. And what people don't know, House of Representatives already passed this bill. The Republicans had enough to pass this bill. So now it's up to the Senate. Let's see what the Senate do. But even talking about the little stuff I did talk about, y'all, this really can hurt a lot of people. I don't think people understand how much low income people, like, they're not middle. It's hard to be middle class now. You know what I'm saying? Because how can I explain this? The brackets are getting so big in between everything. Like, Okay, like we always knew billionaires hold 1% of the world, right? We already knew that. It's something that we already know. But now, y'all, how can I explain this? Like, let me think. Here we go. Let me think. It's classism. Let's start with that. So let's think of if we was to put in a pyramid, let's put billionaires up top. Let's put your middle class right behind. Let's put you low income class people underneath that. And then let's say poverty, like homeless, just period, would be underneath that. Y'all, it's not a branch anymore. All these spaces that we just talked about, like I said, then you got that, then you got that. It's starting to get really, really thick, like really, really wide. So, like, it's hard for the middle class to even get up more. It's hard for the lower income people to get up to the middle class. Like, it's starting to wide so much that it's causing issues in America. And this is why we're starting to see recession indicators, because the wealth gap is getting so big that it's hard for people to get wealth. It's hard. I mean, what good is it? What good does it does if you make $25 an hour, right? Now, $25 an hour back when my mom was growing up, probably was like, hey, that shit, man, you make $25 an hour, you probably can pay your bills, go out, do all types of shit. Now you make $25 an hour. If you want to stay in a safe, good neighborhood, and if you just want to just like somewhere where you're going home to, all your money going to your bills. Baby, it's no way to save. How can you save when bills are so high? Rent done went up. Groceries going up. Everything is going up. So the wealth gap is bigger. It's bigger and it's harder for American people to climb. And while I'm talking about this big, beautiful bill, we might as well talk about how Elon Musk just came out and said what the hell he wanted to say about the bill. Nigga, wait till his time up, in the White House just to talk about this damn bill. Now let's talk about Elon Musk. I feel like Elon Musk got with Trump and them, thinking that it would help his business. And I don't think he noticed how much snaky American people are, or how much Trump and them probably despise him because he's not American. Some people think just because you got money and just because you white that, you could do anything, but Elon must have forgot he's South African. Elon must have forgot that Americans are greedy. Elon must have forgot that he was working for Trump and Trump wasn't working for him. Okay? So Elon done went up there and made an ass of himself and put all his business in jeopardy, y'all. He done lost billions of dollars. Like, fucking with Trump and him. You know what I'm saying? So, in a lot of ways, I feel like he's trying to come and say something because I think he realized, like, American people, America is not built off your billionaires. Your billionaires don't help us. You get your money, and maybe you already know this, but you get your money from regular, smuggler people. Same people that you up there talking about you want to make cuts to is the same motherfuckers buying your cars. And so I think it took a minute for him to realize that. Or maybe it did. Maybe he thought like he was just, like I said, maybe he thought like the billionaires, people that has wealth, will already help them, but they're still greedy, motherfucker. They don't give a damn about that shit. They want your shit too. Okay. So Elon came out and said something about how his bill was going to harm us, and I already knew that, but I'm so glad that he said something because sometimes it's what it takes. I mean, I wish he would have said something before, But yeah. So Elon is just saying how, the next 6 months, the end of this 6 months right here, he was saying how we're gonna hit like we're gonna be basically in recession based off this bill. And he's telling the truth. And if y'all wanna look at more stuff, y'all have to go look at his tweets and look at some of the stuff he's tweeting about, just talking about how like the debt would be higher. And it's all because billionaires don't want to pay. I mean, damn. This shit's really starting to piss me off. Because it's really a dog eat dog world, And I feel like for so long we suppressed that in the world for peace and for change. But it's like, man, we done opened up the devil's booty hole again. Damn. And I don't know how we going to get up out of this one. So, yes, Elon Musk is speaking out against the bill because he knows like his businesses is doing terrible. I know he probably wants to get back on his businesses, but I just think in a lot of ways, Elon Musk just done lost a whole bunch of money that he'll never get back. And college people, because I'm thinking about going back to college myself, please do not get discouraged to go to college. College will start to get harder as time goes by. But please do not get discouraged to go to college. Stuff might get harder, might require more money out your pockets. Because they're really trying to pass some shit, y'all. And I really feel like they're going to pass some of this shit. Just stay focused and don't give up. And don't change your mind about school because these billionaires don't want you to go. But I bet they sending their motherfucking kids to school. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the big beautiful bill. Y'all, please do whatever y'all need to do. Like Elon said, talk to your senates, email whoever, speak up, do something. I don't know. Maybe we should start a goddamn movement or something. But we really need to speak up against this bill and talk to your Senate people and tell them you better not pass a damn thing, motherfucker. People are there because we put them in them seats. And that's why I be telling people, like, people don't understand. And that's why another thing that billionaires be having up on us, they don't understand the power of numbers. We have power in numbers. Look at Target. Look at Target right now. Target ain't been doing good since they came out and said they want to switch up their damn DEI program. They ain't got that shit no more. Target said, nope. And we hurting some big corporation pockets. So we all just stick together sometimes. Like, stick it together. It would help. It would change the world. But I do not know. Like, it's like we so tied up. And maybe we tied up in social media, or maybe we just tied up in everyday living. Okay, let's also talk about how the world is changing. So I don't spend a lot of time talking about that bill because I'm stressed, child, stressed. The world is changing and technology is our future. Now, y'all haven't noticed, if y'all look up on TikTok, y'all go to Japan technology or other countries' technology. This is the reason why, we're raising tariffs. Donald Trump wants to raise tariffs off people because he wants them to pay for debts. But I think he knows how far behind we are. Y'all, technology and AI and stuff like that will start to take other people's jobs. If y'all haven't noticed, like, Walmart should have been your first indicator that technology will start taking your jobs when they start putting self-checkout there. Sooner or later, y'all, a lot of stuff will be changing. Like, you go through drive-thrus now AI takes the order. That's one person job. Y'all gotta think about stuff like that. That's one person job. Walmart done took about 5 people jobs away. Just think about all the people losing their job just based off technology. If times are changing and technology will start to take your job and AI will start to take your job, y'all have to think about what ways can you move with the curve then not move with the curve. And when I say that is because some people hear this and then they say, well, like basically like, well, we gonna see. No, let's move with the curve. Come on, people. Let's move with the curve and figure out ways that you can move with the technology. Figure out ways you can be innovative with AI. Figure out ways where you can find jobs into marketing, into, I don't know, tech programs. It's no coincidence that you start to see normal people making money off social media, because it's our future. So if you got a plan, you got a project that you want to put out there or something like that, drop that shit. Drop that shit. More people are definitely in tune to social media than anything ever. Like, I don't even think people watch TV like that no more. So drop that shit, yes, because that will be our future. Just don't go into things that you know, like, technology can take. Because, like I said, it's about to be the have and the have-nots. And you want to be in the have and not the have-nots. You never want technology to be able to take your job without you seeing it coming. Because I'm telling y'all, it's coming. Okay? Okay. Last couple things I want to talk about before I end. Again, like I said, recession is near. You need to stack up your food. Food sooner or later will be high as fuck. Meat will be high as fuck. Go ahead, and I ain't saying go on a frenzy, but what I'm saying is every time you do go out and go grocery shopping, just get a couple of extra things that you know you can stack up on. Like canned goods, your your tissue, paper towels, just things that you know you're going to need. Water. Just start to stack up on things like that. Don't go crazy. I ain't calling for everybody to go to Walmart and start just buying shit out. But definitely start stacking up your food, your frozen meats. If you're not part of EBT, you don't get Medicaid and stuff like that. Y'all, we have so many people on those programs. If they take those programs away from those people, what happens? The purge, the purge, the purge. Like, no, but for real. I gotta stop watching scary movies. But yes, something like the purge. And what I mean by that, and maybe not, it won't be like a purge, like the way you see it in the movie, but if people can't get food, they gonna take food. If people can't get money, they're gonna take money. If people don't have access to certain health things, they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is gonna make people angry. This shit is about to make a lot of people lose hope and faith into a lot of things. It's gonna change a lot of people. This shit about to be real scary. And just be safe. Like, lock up your shit. Last but not, what is it called? Damn. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Lastly, Hispanic people, protect yourself. Find safe grounds outside of the USA. If you know that if you're not legally here, please just go ahead and try to find, I don't know, safe grounds outside the United States. Listen, the way they're trying to do, it ain't even black people this time. Like, the way they trying to do people of color, though, is really fucked up. I feel like I be hearing horror stories every time I hear about people, families getting taken away, or people, like, visas getting taken away from them out of nowhere and stuff like that. Like, man, fuck the USA. Find y'all somewhere else to go to. It was a thing for all people. But now, y'all, to me, they just trying to have it raised as a classist thing, not a racist thing. Not black people anymore, because I think they understand that black people have more more ties to the United States than they can actually get rid of. So now I feel like they're going after the Hispanics. They're going after the Indian people. They're going after other people than your black Americans. And it's because things are starting to become like classism. But yes, times are changing. And we have to make sure, especially as African American people, that we stay with the curve. Like, we're not getting left behind. And I refuse that. That's why I'm here. So I'm here. Okay? Okay. Well, love and light till next time.